Tuesday morning in November, a sheriff's truck rolled up our dirt road past 3 combines mid-harvest. The man it came for had spent 6 years on LinkedIn calling our family the most honest people in agriculture. He posted those words on a Sunday. He had forged a check to himself the Friday before. 47 times he did this. My daughter is 19. She had no idea her semester project was about to take him down. We hired Nathan Price in the late summer of 2019. He was 33, polite to the field crew, clean reconciliations on his first quarterly close. By Thanksgiving 2020, he was at our table. When his mother died that February, my wife Diane drove a casserole to his house and sat with him for 2 hours. We gave him $30,000 as a wedding gift in 2022. He named us in the toast. Twice a year he posted about me on LinkedIn, my 30th anniversary in farming, harvest finish lines. A man you'd shake hands with on $1 million deal. Diane screenshotted that one and put it on the fridge. She almost fired him once, a late quarterly close in 2023. I talked her out of it. He's family, I said. I want that sentence back. Emma came home for fall break in late October. Sophomore year, accounting major, first semester of audit class. Her professor wanted a real-world, unpaid invoice report for a group project. She asked if she could pull 12 months from the farm books. I said yes. I always say yes to her. She sat up at the kitchen table with a printed reconciliation and a yellow highlighter. 2 hours in, she went quiet, the kind of quiet a parent learns to hear from another room.
Forensic accountant's name was Marlena Voss. She brought her own printer to the farm, so nothing she pulled would route over our office network. She set up in a back room and refused to speak above a whisper. She started with the vendor master file. Cascade Ag Supply Co. wasn't registered as an LLC in Washington, not in Oregon, not in Idaho. The address on the invoice was a UPS store mailbox in Kennewick. That was day 1. By the end of week 2, she had pulled 6 years of bank statements, 17 shell vendors, 47 forged checks, $1,500,000. Every signature on every check was a near-perfect tracing of mine. Every one except a single check from April 2020, where Nathan was still practicing. He'd slipped and signed it with his own natural slant. That check was in the file. For 3 weeks, I kept showing up to work like nothing was different. Nathan came in at 7. I'd nod at him in the hallway. He'd ask about the wheat. I'd tell him the yield was looking strong. He'd smile, walk to his desk, log in to the same QuickBooks file Marlena was reading from 100 miles away. I have never in my life worked harder than I worked at smiling those 3 weeks. On the Friday of the 3rd week, Marlena turned her laptop around and showed me a single spreadsheet, 2 columns, the dates of the forged checks, the dates of every LinkedIn post Nathan had ever written about me. The columns lined up. Every public tribute to my honesty, my work ethic, my handshake, every one of them had posted within 7 days of a forgery clearing the bank. That Sunday, he wrote a new one. 20 years in this industry, and I have never met a man more honest than my boss. A check had cleared the Friday before. I read his post on my phone with Marlena's spreadsheet still open on my laptop. I didn't feel angry. I felt cold.
Day, November 11th, 9:47 in the morning. 3 combines running. A clean blue sky. Sheriff Bell came up the dirt road without a siren, an old friend of my father's. He said he wouldn't have neighbors gawking at this family. Diane walked him to Nathan's office door. She didn't say anything. She just opened it. Nathan looked up. The LinkedIn tab was still open on his second monitor. Sunday's praise post, blue and glowing. "This is a misunderstanding, Wade. We can fix this." I didn't answer. "Please, just let me close this tab." Marlena stepped into the doorway and handed the deputy the spreadsheet, the columns, the dates, 47 of them. Nathan sat down. He didn't speak again. I walked over to his desk. Quiet, almost gentle. "Nathan, you praised me on the internet the same week you stole from me. 47 times. I read every one of them. Get up." He couldn't stand. The deputy read him his rights at the desk.
Outside, 2 field hands stopped their combines and watched from the cabs. Nobody spoke. The dust hung in the air. His wife filed for divorce 2 weeks later. The LinkedIn account vanished overnight. But the Wayback Machine had archived every single praise post. The Benton County ag community shared the cached links on Facebook for 3 days. We refused every plea offer. Trial set for January. First-degree theft. First-degree forgery. Restitution motion. The full $1.5 million. Plus 6 years of compounded interest. I want public record. Emma changed her major to forensic accounting before the spring semester started. Diane handles every vendor master file change personally now. We pay for an external audit 4 times a year. I printed Nathan's last LinkedIn post, the most honest man one, and pinned it to the wall above my desk, so I never forget what loud loyalty looks like.
Thanksgiving was 2 weeks after the arrest. The long table in the dining room, 1 empty chair. Diane wanted to take it out. I asked her to leave it. I said grace anyway. Outside the window, the last combine sat parked at the edge of the field. Harvest finished. The first dusting of November snow on the wheat stubble. If you ran the duplicate vendor report on your books tomorrow morning, what would you find?